the sweeper who drew stars. Welcome to Dive Diaries, where every story reminds you that no dream is too small and no struggle too ordinary. Let's dive deep today into a story of hope, courage, and the power to rise above limits. Latte at night. When the city slept, a street sweeper named Kareem would stop his broom, look up at the sky, and whisper, "One day, I'll touch those stars." The world thought he was crazy, but years later, that same man stood under bright lights. Not as a sweeper, but as an honored guest at a space science conference. Kareem cleaned the streets outside a college. Every morning, he'd see students carrying laptops, talking about space, rockets, and galaxies. He didn't understand much, but he felt something stir inside him. At lunch breaks, he'd peek into the classroom windows, listening to lectures through the open doors. One day, a professor noticed him standing quietly outside and asked, "Why do you listen to my class every day?" Kareem replied shyly, "Sir, I may sweep the ground, but my dreams live in the sky." The professor smiled and began leaving old books for Kareem on the stairs. He taught himself to read again, studied space science after midnight, and watched online videos from a second-hand phone he bought with months of savings. He failed many times, couldn't understand formulas, struggled with English, but never quit. Every time he felt hopeless, he whispered, "The sky doesn't belong to the rich, it belongs to the dreamers." Years later, when a science fair was held in that same college, Kareem submitted a hand-built model of a low-cost streetlight powered by solar energy, designed to reduce electricity use in poor areas. The judges were stunned. His design won first prize. That moment changed everything. His idea caught the attention of a local university, who offered him a scholarship to study further. Today, Kareem works with a research team designing solar panels for rural schools, helping light up thousands of homes. At every event, when people ask about his journey, he smiles and says, "I once swept streets under the stars, and now I help others see them." Friends, no dream is too high if your spirit is willing to rise. You don't need perfect beginnings. You need powerful belief, because even those who start on the ground can end up touching the stars. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because your next deep dive might just change your life.